Hey, what's up, guys? It's CSAX coming at you again with another deck profile. This time we're taking a look at my Mono Venom deck. A lot of people were asking for this one a couple weeks ago when I was posting some gameplay with it. At the time, I didn't share it right away because I was considering playing it at that Houston event that was going to happen. But since that completely crashed and burned, and now we are in the Big Apple battles and there's Dream Hacks and packs coming up, figured we'd go ahead and take a look at this. Mono Venom is obviously one of the more popular or I guess tier 1 Big Apple kind of decks. But I figured I'd share my take on it anyway. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so let's take a look at Venom himself here real quick. So obviously he's Underworld, he's a 3/3 with 6 wounds, he has Revenge Bond. So during your recovery for a blue, if Venom recovered this turn, put 2 +1/+1 counters on him. And then Growing Bond, whenever Venom gains 1 or more +1/+1 counters, he gains an XP, and he only needs 5, which is pretty easy to meet. And then at level 2, he's a 6/6 with 6 wounds, and he gains Permanent Bond. So any turn combat green, Venom has Symbiosis until after your next recovery phase, which means he can have +1/+1 counters while stunned. We're not really focusing on that ability too much. It does come up sometimes. We're not playing any greens for it, but we still have the Fist Tower. So that does come up sometimes, but that's not really what we're going for. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into the deck, and we'll talk about some of the cards. Alright, so our 1-drops here are Solo and Carnage. Obviously, Solo is really good. Everything in Big Apple is probably playing Solo. It's especially good in this deck because it gives XP to your main character. And Carnage is also really strong. I've gotten Carnage up to like an 8/8 before. If you can just keep this going and keep keeping him alive, this card can get really out of hand. Carnage is really, really strong. On 2, so we have 4 Leader. Leader is kind of what makes this deck so good, because you can just like dump your hand full of pumps and get Venom huge, and then just draw a whole new hand with Leader. Everybody probably knows by this point how great Leader is. You probably know that Leader is one of my favorite cards. Anyway, so he's your main 2-drop. And we have 2 Electro. This card's actually really important for like the mirror match. Anytime you're playing against another mono Underworld deck, this card's really, really important. It's just really good, and especially in the Big Apple battles, it's really important. Playing 1 Mary Walker, the one that I think is the best one. This one has Typhoid Mary, so when Mary attacks, put a -1/-1 counter on up to 2 enemy characters. I think this is the best Mary Walker, and I just was looking for other 2-drops to play other than these ones. I thought this was a pretty good one of. And same thing with Slapstick, just 1 Slapstick. Really just in there to be another name on 2. And we have 3 Taskmaster. Obviously, Taskmaster is incredible. Everybody's playing Solo in this format, so if Taskmaster can copy Solo, that's really good. Just a really solid card. Everybody knows that Taskmaster is amazing by now. And then also on 3, we're playing 2 Copycat. There's a bunch of really cool things you can do with Copycat. When Copycat copies Taskmaster, that's amazing. When Copycat copies Solo, that's amazing. You can give it Lethal if you play Massacre. It's just a really solid card. And then on 4, which is the highest drop that we go because we're trying to win right away, is 4 Massacre, and obviously Massacre is really good. And then also we're playing 3 of Venom's power-ups for the XP. And then we're playing some equipment here, so we have the Nullifier. I wasn't playing Nullifier for a while, because really you just try to be aggressive every turn. You don't really want to play Nullifier generally. But it's especially important in the Big Apple because Flint is going to be so prominent. And 1 Flint and you're dead, essentially, because this deck doesn't really have many outs to a huge Flint. So this is pretty important. If you cannot get Flinted, you hopefully will be able to win in like 4 to 5 turns, but Flint is a really big weakness for this deck, so Nullify is really important. Darkhold is maybe the best card in the deck. If you don't know what Darkhold does, when you play a plot twist the first time each turn, you put it back in your hand. It's absolutely amazing with pretty much any plot twist. This card's incredible. And we have Chimichanga, which is obviously a really strong card. And going to the plot twist, we have 4 Unwavering Loyalty, obviously. We have 4 Mercs for Money. This is maybe my favorite plot twist in the deck. I love this card. We have 3 Fair and Balanced. You could easily be playing 4 Fair and Balanced. This is probably one of the better ones. Same with Loyal Soldiers. You could easily play 4 of that. But for now, we're at 3 and 3. The rooms in this deck is a little tight. And then we're playing 3 Not Finished Yet. I don't think you need 4 Not Finished Yet. There's an argument to be made for it, but I think 3 is enough to get you there. if you have multiple in your hand early on, they're just kind of dead. So that's why we're only playing 3. And for the locations, obviously we have 4 Fist Tower, 4 Laboratory for the Growing Bond recovery ability on Venom, and it's also for Electro, and then 4 yellows for Leader. It's also worth noting that if your me token is any good, you should definitely be playing Break the Fourth Wall. But my me token is just a 2/2, and prior to that, until recently, it was a 2/1. So I'm not playing this. Even if your me token's not that good, you could be playing this because it's literally just a free character. So there's really no point in not running it. But definitely, if you have a me token that's any good, definitely be playing this. All right, so that's the Mono Venom list. Obviously, what you're trying to do is just swing in hard and fast and win early with stuff like Not Finished Yet. I'll try to stun them every single turn if possible. A lot of people are saying now that Mono Deadpool, Underworld Deadpool, should be the go-to guy for Mono Underworld. I still like Venom a lot. I think he's just the sheer aggression you get with Venom isn't quite what you get with Deadpool. But they're both solid choices. But yeah, really you're just trying to go hard, make Venom huge, and then do extra wounds with Not Finished Yet and win the game. So obviously this is one of the more popular choices for a Big Apple battle, so people are definitely going to be prepared for you if you come in packing Mono Venom. But if you can just do the extra wounds, you can hopefully win by turn 4 or 5 before they have a chance to, flint you and steal all your counters or do something like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this deck profile, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.